Yes, I am
Yeah,
very
seems.
busy. What about you?
I'm waiting for my result tomorrow.
Oh, wow, how exciting.
I don't know. I'm not getting excitement. I'm getting goosebumps.
Well, I think that's normal, eh? If I were you, I would feel the same. But
Yeah,
what can we do? All we can do is just wait and, you know, accept
yeah.
whatever it is. But I'm sure you're doing good. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm sure because you're really good. I don't know about your writing and things like that, but you can be judged to yourself too.
Yeah.
Okay, so shall we start?
But
Or
I'm not practicing today. I was just
oh,
here.
you're just in the background today?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Why there are no people? It's already
Oh,
9:46.
they logged in 30 minutes before 11 and I asked Giselle to log in
Mm-hmm.
so that she could make me host, but I wasn't intending to start right away. I just wanted to make sure that it would work for the two of us, that she wouldn't go fall asleep, you know.
Yeah.
And
So let's wait.
there were two already. Oh, this is something really weird because you can just everybody can log in. Those who,
Mm-hmm.
if you have the link, everybody can log in without even needing the host to how do you,
Approve.
yeah, approve, admit. That's the word that they
Mm-hmm.
use on Zoom. So I think I will tell Giselle that if she's gonna lend me her link, that she should adjust the
Yeah.
setting because I don't want just anybody to come in. What about if we are finishing? I cannot just admit. When we are finishing, like 5 minutes left, I don't want to admit anybody anymore because then you would extend your hours and hours and hours, especially this one that it's unlimited. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Giselle that she has to um, adjust the setting because I
Yeah.
think it has something to do with the setting. She could do it. She could adjust whether to admit right away or not, or waiting for the host to admit, or they can just come in. I'll tell her about that.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
YouTube, I have a monitor on my YouTube and I can see myself in the shadow. I don't know if you are monitoring, but I can see it here.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
see.
because normally you don't see me on YouTube, right? I just put the camera facing the other way. But this time,
Yeah.
because I face the camera against the glass and it's dark outside, so the reflection inside, you can see me. That's funny.
Yeah. I'll try.
Hi.
I'm trying that.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we have already Devender. Devender, are you ready to talk?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so now I'll give you your questions, okay?
Okay.
What is that? Are you sighing? Okay, let me just. Okay, I'm gonna look for that one. I mean, the questions. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. Okay, okay, dokie. So, let me just pull up my questions here from Makar. This is from Arti. The one that you sent me, Arti, from. You sent
Yeah.
me.
Enjoying Makar.
Yeah? You like it?
Yeah,
Because
actually, not. I do not like it, I would say. But if these questions are coming in my exam, then definitely I like
they,
it.
yeah, they really did they come out really when you had your exam on, for example, speaking?
Yes.
I know.
Yes,
Reading.
exactly.
Oh, okay. So that's a good. All right. So, Devender, your question is, it's gonna be first. It's gonna be cue card. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, describe a time when you received good news, and then your bullet points. I'll send it to our group chat, okay?
Okay.
Oh, just a moment. All right, let me see. Okay, here we go. Where is the group chat? Just give me a minute here. Go. Done. And sent. Okay, check it out. I'll just grab my timer. Okie dokie.
Describe the time when you received good news. Who told you the news?
All right, I'll give you 1 minute time, or are you wanna talk right away, or
Yes, sure.
talk right away? Your 2 minutes starts now. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Actually, yeah, this.
Go
I got
ahead.
a good news before 2 years before when I got a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk about my promotion because I don't know also that time I'm getting a promotion. So it was like surprise for me that time when my chef gave me this opportunity. He gave me 1 month time. He told me we have a position for you and I'm going to promote you, but you have a challenge for this. You have to do the challenge. So I'm giving you a 1 month time and you have challenge. So I accepted his challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started to work on that on same day. I started to work. Then it was like Indian cuisine. Total, I'm a chef actually, Indian chef.
Mm-hmm.
So I work for the Indian cuisine. So he told me, you work only for Indian. So you show me your skills, how you could improve, how you could change different dishes. You can creative and how you can impress the management and even the guest also. And I want to see the feedback to the guests. And then I
Time
started
is
from
up.
the
Your time
same
is
day.
up. Okay, your time is up. Next questions, your part 3 questions, I'll give you 3, okay?
Okay.
And then after this one, you will be my examiner. I'm your candidate. Cool? Devender?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So first question, is it important? Okay. Just a moment. Let me just check because I forgot to mute. Oh no. Okay, just a moment. Here we go. Okay, so is it important to read the news?
Yes, sure. It is very important to read the news because once we read all the news, then we can hear also, and then we will know about the news properly.
Okay, next question. What kind of news do people in your country like to read?
Mostly we like to read news on the newspaper, uh, some like about a politician and what's going on in our country, and um, and about the study also.
Okay, last question. Are young people and old people interested in the same kind of news in your country?
No, I don't think so because young people they like to read uh, the news of like they can say about their life, their life. Definitely they will like to read their life, about their life. How they will do the future, good future, bright future. And the old people they would like to read the news about their past and how it's going on, and from they will compare the past and present also.
Okay, that's the end of your speaking test, Devender. You did well. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. So I need the feedback.
Oh no, no feedback today.
No feedback.
Yeah, but I'm recording this so you can listen to yourself. It's just that I'm not really in the mood because I have a little bit of headache. I wanted to cancel it, but I was thinking like, okay, maybe I can do it.
Because I have this week exam. I need to
Oh, I
this
see.
this,
Which date?
this Saturday, 13 in Dubai.
Oh, okay, so you have 4 days from now, eh?
Yeah, I have 4 day only because they want urgent. I'm applying for a job in UK, so they want to book exam as soon as possible. So
Okay.
I
You've
so I
been in the member. I added you a long time ago, but you joined just lately. But anyways, we can do one-on-one another time, maybe tomorrow. Is that okay?
tomorrow will be at work. Evening time is fine.
Even, yeah, we'll
Like
see. Let me know your time. You can text me. You can message me on Messenger. Okay. If not tomorrow, then we can do another day.
sure,
But
sure.
yeah, just try
Thank
to
you.
message me, and I will let you know.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Okay. Are you ready to be the examiner? Do you have some IELTS questions ready?
For me,
Yes, you.
let me check.
Because it's normally like this. We switch back and forth. You, you are the candidate, and then after you will become the examiner, and your partner will become the candidate. Okie dokie.
Ma'am, if you want to answer, I can ask you questions.
Okay, sure. While Devender is still getting ready, pulling up some.
Okay, shall I start?
Sure.
Okay. What scenery can you see from the window of your room?
Oh, scenery is so beautiful. Is this part one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is my exam question.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, a scenery from my window. It's beautiful right now, actually, because it's evening here, so you can see the flickering night lights in the whole downtown of the city of Ottawa. It's beautiful. It's colorful.
Okay. Do you like to watch the scenery from your window?
Absolutely. And the reason why I chose this unit, which is on the 15th floor of this high-rise building in my apartment, because of the view of the whole city. I've been looking for a place like this in the past. So now I found it and I love it.
Okay. Do you want to live in a house with beautiful window view?
Definitely. I'm planning to actually to own a house up on the hill and overlooking a big ocean, white sand beach. So yeah, that's a dream for me.
Wow. Okay. How do you feel when you can't see any beautiful view from your window?
I feel like I'm in a prison cell, and that's really bad because I'm the person who I have this claustrophobia. I'm claustrophobic. It means that I have fear in a confined place, so that's how I feel when I don't see any window in my room.
Okay. Let's move on to part 2 now.
Okay.
Okay. Your question is, describe a place you visited that has been affected by pollution.
Oh, can you send that to
Okay.
our group chat? Okay, that's good.
I'm using my phone. I don't know if I can.
Okay, you can try.
Okay, I'll try. Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Oh, there. Is that one? No, that was mine earlier.
Yeah, I can.
So you can, if,
Can you see?
did you send
Can
it?
you see, ma'am?
No, I don't see it. Is that on our group chat or to
Yes,
my?
group chat.
Okay, let me. Yeah.
I just sent it.
Okay, I see it now. Okay, so where is it? When you visited this place, what kind of pollution you saw there, and explain how this place was affected. Okay, so I'm ready. So is that okay
Yeah.
if I talk about it now? All
Yes.
right, so there were many places that I've visited in the past that were affected by pollution really bad. And but if I had to describe a place, or if I had to describe one, it would be a place in the Visayas part of the Philippines, eastern part, I think, and it's called Boracay Beach. And I visited this place. So okay, so this, when I talk about this thing, I'm gonna talk about where, that I already mentioned, and also when I visited this place, and the kind of pollution that I saw, and how this place was affected. So now I mentioned already where, so, and what and the name of the place. I'm kind of like, okay, so I visited this place like shortly before the outbreak of the pandemic. So it's about now maybe close to 2 years. And the pollution that I saw, it was supposed to be a beautiful beach, white sand, but there were lots of litters. Litters means that there were bottles, plastic bottles, plastic wrappers, and kind of like cardboards and everything. And that was so ugly, although the beach was still, it still looked beautiful when I was there. And so it was badly affected by pollution. And I heard, I think that was a year ago, that our president took a campaign, or launched a campaign to rehabilitate the island. So for 6 months it was closed down, nobody could go there, and it was cleaned up and everything was fresh. And okay.
Let's move to part 3. Is your country polluted?
Yes, it's a shame to say yes, but it is true. I think it's because of too much population. That's also one factor that a country, not, I'm sure it's not only my country, but many countries in the world are affected by pollution because of population, and also poor measures of how to clean the whole place or the environment.
Mhm. What can individuals do to protect our environment?
Well, for one thing, it can start in your home. Like, you can recycle your plastics, don't just throw it away everywhere. And another thing is food waste. You can make it you can use it as fertilizers instead of throwing it away, that it would go to eventually to our ocean, that would pollute the marine life. So it can always start at home, and then collectively people across the world will make the world a better place.
Okay. Do you think individuals should be responsible for pollution?
I believe that it's our collective existence that is the cause of pollution. It can't be just, caused by one person. But to rehabilitate the environment, it can start with one person, one individual. And I know everybody believes that. So I think, one person starts one person, although it's not only one person who caused the pollution or the damage in the environment.
Okay. Why is there a need to involve government in environmental protection?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Why is there a need to involve government in environmental protection?
Well, I shouldn't say involved. The environment, the government it's almost like a moral obligation for the government to look after the environment. So it's not just involving. The government should take the lead to launch a campaign to promote a clean environment.
Okay. Okay, you're done.
Okay, yes. All right, so what else? Okay, we have Masum. Oh, sorry. We have Masum. Masum?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Masum. Now Devender is ready with his questions. Devender, you are the examiner now for Masum.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, hi.
I want to ask you about part 2 question.
What about part 1? Part 1.
Part 2.
Could you ask first part 1?
Okay.
Okay, Devender, you ask him question for part 2 and part 3. I'll ask him part 1 questions. Would that be okay?
Part 1 question.
I will ask him part 1 questions and you wait until I finished and you ask him part 2 and part 3.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so you are already ready with your questions, so that's good. So you just wait until I finished with him because I don't want you to keep looking for part 1 questions that they're not there yet. Okay, Masum.
Okay.
So
Hello.
here is your question. Do you study or do you work?
I actually work for graphic people as a graphic designer for 7 years. For 15 years, and beside my job, I'm currently doing IELTS actually. So yeah.
Okay, so what do you think 10 years from now, what you're gonna do in terms of secular work?
Okay. Actually, it's a very good questions. Well, I tend to be a entrepreneurs because doing job, I think, or it is not a good decisions for me. For some reasons, I think if I will be a employer, then I think there will be a big opportunities for the other people. They can get some shelter or they can get some working opportunities. The way they can help their family. Even I think nurturing people. By the way, I can get extra knowledge, which is quite impossible to get merely doing job. So therefore, I'd like to be an entrepreneur after 10 years.
Okay, excellent. It was kind of a longer answer, Masum, so you have to be careful for part 1. Okay, next question. Tell me about the kind of accommodation you live in.
Well, at present, I live in a one flat, which is then 3 bedrooms, 1 big balcony, and 1 dining room as well. So at present, I think where I live, I like it very much because it's decorated nicely and a color as well. For all this reason, I like it very much.
Okay, thank you. So, how long have you lived there?
I actually live here approximately 10 years, and I think it is the suitable place for me to stay for longer.
Okay. Now, what do you like about the place you live in right now?
Well, currently where I am living, actually the environment is very friendly because my neighbors are very polite as well as and friendly. At present, I didn't find any. I ever find any misbehavior from my neighbors as well. They are very enthusiastic to help any other people if in case of any emergency needed. Beyond that, the road system or a shopping mall, which are various outlet is located nearby house actually.
Okay, just a moment. I forgot I didn't have battery on my... Okay, that's good now. Whew. I thought we're gonna be cut off. Okay, so next question. Your next question is about art. Okay? Art.
Okay.
Okay, 4 questions about art, and then after that, Devender will give you your cue card on part 3 questions.
Okay.
Are you good at art?
I'm afraid I do not draw. I cannot draw any art or cartoon or any indoor picture as well, because I mean, from my childhood, I was very disconnected with that. Even therefore, I'm quite unskilled on it.
Okay, did you learn art at school when you were a child?
Definitely, I was very enthusiastic to learn on art, because I think it will be by drawing art it can shows many scenarios, many creativities, the way people can be amazed how it is good. So even in spite of having lots of intention to involve with it, but in my surrounding areas, I mean where I studied, there is no any scope, there is no any teacher as well to teach me. Although even though my family often encouraged me a lot to involve or to learn it, but due to some lack of opportunities, I I couldn't learn.
Okay, so next question. What kind of art do you like, if you ever like one?
Well, I think abstract art is, I like it very much because it has some lots of meanings and some creativity as well. Because I mean whenever while I see any when I look any abstract art at the time, I it quite difficult what does it mean by that. But if I can see from closely and spontaneously, then I can see different types of meaning, which is quite impossible to get sorts of creativity in other sorts of work, say art. Therefore, abstract art, I like it very much.
That's good. So that's the end of your part 1. Now your part 2 begins. Devender, are you ready? Devender, you are muted. You have to unmute. Unmute yourself, Devender. Devender. Okay, I'll give you your part 2 question then. Let me just pull up. Why is it that I cannot? Oh, okay.
Okay, Rita ma'am, you can ask for part 2 as Devender Jawad is not here or responding.
Yeah, I will. I'm still looking for a question. Okay, your part 2 question is, okay, I'll share it on our group.
It is better to share his message box.
Yes, I will. Okay, wait for that. So, messenger. Where is the messenger? There. Okay.
Just here you can put.
Almost ready.
Have you shared in Facebook Messenger or?
Yeah, it's there now. I think Devender also shared one.
Okay, I mean 58 your topic number, isn't it?
Yes. So I'll give you 1 minute to prepare, okay? Your 1 minute starts now.
Okay.
Okie doke. So let me see. Okay, hello YouTube. Thank you for watching. You can't see me. Maybe you can see me from the shadow. Okay. From the shadow, you can see me. All right. So almost. Okay, your time is up. You can start speaking now, Masum.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to talk about a book that I read, even I found it very exciting things. Well, actually, reading book I'm very passionate on it because I found many things that which is quite impossible to learn other side, or either watching TV or movie as well. Well, I'm very excited reading IELTS book because it is very standard book compared to the others book in throughout the world. And as you have known that these books are prepared by Cambridge teacher or ESOL exam in ESOL. Therefore, I found it lots of article or even various types of what should I say? I mean, passage that is formed on the base of throughout the world scenery, natural scenery, art, music, as well as history, culture. I mean, many things are involved, many knowledge are involved there. That is, I'm very amazed whenever I read it, whenever I question the solve, answering the questions. So by this way, I'm very pleased by reading it, but it is quite impossible to get lots of ideas, enormous ideas, I should say, get into the others book. So therefore, this sorts of book, this sorts of article or passages just impress me a lot to connectly involve with it. The way I can achieve many knowledges.
Okay, time is up. All right, follow-up question, Masum. Okay, follow-up question is, I'll give you 4 follow-up questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
Your first question, do people in your country like, oh, no, not that one.
Sorry.
It was book, right? Describe a book?
Yes, book.
Okay, so do people in your country like to read books?
I'm afraid, I think, as far as I have knowledge, that in our country, especially young generation, don't feel less intention to read book. They are very enthusiastic to watch movie. They are very connectedly involved with Facebook over the mobile phone. So therefore, reading book is not a common scenery in our country.
Okay, next question. What kinds of books are most popular in your country if you have one popular book?
Okay. In our country, novels are the most popular, especially young generations. Many people are very connectedly involved with it because although they are very romantic as well. Therefore, these books are very there are plenty of readers I can find and on this book rather than others book.
Okay, your last question. Do you think reading is important?
Definitely, I absolutely believe that reading is much important because without having reading, it is quite impossible to get solid experience. I mean, uh, by reading, we can learn many things. We can learn different culture, history, even various sorts of, knowledge that can gather only merely by reading, which is quite impossible to visit throughout the world to learn only or merely for learning. Therefore, reading is the best habit to learn to achieve different sorts of knowledge.
Okay, so that's the end of your speaking test. You did well. Congratulations. So now your turn to be the examiner for Immu.
Okay.
Okay, so you can talk to Immu. Immu, you can unmute if you want to participate.
Hi, Mo, are you there?
Hello, hi Masum, hi Rita.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Mo, now I'm going to talk about part 1. I'm Masum. I'm from Bangladesh. Are you ready to start part 1?
Okay.
Okay, what is your full name?
My full name is Imran Mohammed.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from the city called Hyderabad, which is the capital of Telangana. It's in the southern part of India.
Okay. Do you live in a house or apartment?
Well, I live in an apartment, which is a high-rise building.
Okay, what does your apartment look like?
Well, it's like a small apartment, like we have 2 bedrooms and a hall and a kitchen. So it's in the center of the city, so it's difficult to find big, huge houses. So we are staying in a 2 bedroom and hall kitchen apartment.
Okay. Are there any trees near where you live?
Well, yes, of course, we have multiple trees, like we have a community ground where there are like multiple plants like the grass and some fruit animals like the mango trees and other trees like and coconut trees, like we have many other trees in the park.
Okay, how can trees help us?
Well, like oxygen is one thing which is required for human being survival. So it is like one of the most important thing for humans to survive and other and mammals to live on this earth.
Okay, let's talk about happiness. What makes you happy?
Well, there are multiple things which makes people happy. Like if you are a student, you get good marks, you get happy, and if you are an employee, if you get some promotion kind of thing, you feel happy. For me, like happiness is like when you enjoy something which is more important to you. Like if when you go out with friends, you feel happy. When you get your salary, you get happy. So those are the things which makes happy.
Okay. What did you recently do to make someone else happy?
Oh, this is a tricky one. I don't remember, but let me share one incident like giving a gift for someone on their birthday or any party, wedding anniversary, something like that, which makes them happy. So I remember like I gave one book to my friend on his birthday. It's related to something like personality development. So my friend found it very useful because we were going out of the college and it is a much needed book for attending interviews, like how to behave in an interview. So I gave a book on personality development, which my friend liked very much, and he felt happy.
Okay. Do you think it is possible to always feel happy?
Could you please repeat the question?
Do you think it is possible to always feel happy?
Well, it depends upon the circumstances. Like, if you are in a trouble, you cannot be happy. Like, if there is someone in your family or friend who is suffering from some illness, like they are in hospital, you cannot be happy because it's a sad situation. But living a happy life is much needed in this era. But I think there are circumstances where you have to be sad. But apart from that, you can be happy all the time.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we are going to start part 2. This is the end of part 1. So now I'm going to give you cue card in message box. Just you will get 1 minute to take preparation. After that, you will get 2 minutes to to describe on this topic. Okay, just please check. Have you got? Immu?
Yes.
Okay, please take preparation for 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. What who wears unusual clothes? Please say who the person is. How you know this person? What kind of clothes he or she wears? Explain why you're thinking.
Yes, time is finished. Please start.
Oh, okay. Well, clothing has been always as something like important for many of us. Like people try to wear some good clothes in which they look handsome and beautiful. So, like I have seen one actor who wear unusual clothes. He is an a Bollywood actor. So I see like he wear every time in new clothing, which is not much popular in India. Like he wears sometimes the dark clothes, like very bright colors, and sometimes he wear very different kind of stitched cloth, like which is not popular in our country. So he started his career as an artist, like background artist. Then right now he became a superstar of the Bollywood industry. So he come from our state, like he is from our city. So like he used to do some programs like when he was student. So I know this person from long back, like from our college days. So right now he has become a model, like he's a superstar in the clothing industry. Like the attire, the dress which he wear become a sensation in the internet and on the all magazines. So whatever he wears, it become a sensation on everything like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So there are many followers of him who like the way he dress. But I don't prefer those clothes because those are like something bright colors and which are not popular. Since he is a celebrity, he can wear those clothes and people never mind what he wear because he is in that profession. But if people of low profile, if they wear those kind of cloth, people may sometimes laugh on them and make a fun of the dresses. But I don't prefer to have unusual clothes which may not accepted in the society or which may not be our tradition. So I try to avoid those kind of clothes. Why I think
Okay. Okay, time is finished. Thank you. So now we are going to talk part 3. What clothes do people normally wear in your country?
well, India is a multi-traditional country. Like we have multiple religions, and it depends upon the regional availability. Like if people in the northern part of India they feel much cold because they are surrounded by mountains and hills. So they prefer to have woolen cloths which keeps them hot. But in southern part of India, people try to wear light cloths like the white cloths because they are very much near to the equator and they feel very much heat.
Okay. Do young people wear the same fashion as the old people?
Of course not, because younger generation try to prefer to wear clothes which are new in the market. Like they try to get attracted by the celebrities what they wear. Like if one celebrity is wearing something, they try to copy the same style and same clothing. But coming to the elder generation, like our elders, they would prefer to have traditional clothes like the shawl, the kurta, and the Punjabi suits.
Okay. Why do you think some people prefer comfortable clothes to fashionable clothes?
Well, it's always on personal preferences. Like people who do a lot of work, they try to prefer the clothes which are comfortable. Like if you are doing some work which needs movement of your body, you need to be wearing comfortable clothes, because if you are not comfortable, you cannot concentrate much on doing what your work is. So having a comfortable cloth is much needed than the fashionable thing. So I would prefer people should wear comfortable clothes instead of just fashionable thing.
Okay. Do people in your country buy clothes online?
Could you please repeat? Last one.
Do people in your country buy clothes online?
Well, yes, of course, because with the online availability, like the e-commerce websites are becoming boom in this period. Like with the pandemic going on, people are not allowed to move outside, and all the shopping malls are closed. So I see like people are preferring to do online shopping much. But this is not the same case. Like people in the rural area who don't have access to e-commerce site, they would prefer to doing offline shopping instead of online. So with the pandemic, online shopping has been increasing more fastly.
Okay, this is the interviewer speaking. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Masum, for asking the questions. Rita, do you have any feedback for me?
Hi, Immu. I did not
Oh,
really, I was
sorry.
away, sorry. I was
Okay,
away, I
you
was
did well.
not listening. Okay,
Okay.
Immu, you can be the examiner for Netra. Okay, I put your assignment there. Immu will be examiner for Netra, then Netra will be the examiner for Smitha. And then Smitha will be the examiner for the other RJ.
Okay, sure. Let me
Okay.
ask the question. I'm just opening the PDF.
Yes.
Okay. Whom I should ask these questions? Netra.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, hi Netra. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So, we are starting with the part 1 of the IELTS exam.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What is your full name?
My full name is Netra Prasantha Baguvaddi. You can call me by my first name Netra.
Okay. Are you currently working or a student?
I'm a nurse by profession and I've completed my degree in nursing, and since then I have been working as a registered nurse here in Mumbai.
Okay. Now, describe your hometown.
Yes, my hometown is actually a small village away from the hustle and bustle of city life, and it's in the southern part of India. It has around 10 to 15,000 inhabitants, and main occupation of the villagers is farming and agriculture related these thing occupations, and it has been surrounded by many mountains, rivers, so it's a beautiful place to live in.
Okay. When do people give gifts or presents in your country?
Oh, regarding gift, I think nowadays it's become a new trend, and every occasion we would like to exchange gifts. For example, during birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or any celebrations during festivals. So every moment, I think nowadays people like to share gifts with each other.
Okay. When do you last receive a gift?
Oh, my memory serves me right. During my last year, I gave gift to my daughter when she turned 13-year-old, and that was her birthday. And
The question was, when was the last time you received a gift?
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. So, if my memory serves me right, I do remember during my last birthday, since long back actually, I was thinking to buy a smartphone for me, and my husband has given me a smartphone as a gift. So, that was the one I do remember.
Okay, that's the end of part 1. So I'm going to start part 2. And your cue card question is, I'm trying to paste it in chat. It's not working. I will just read out the question.
Okay.
Something you did that was new or exciting,
Okay.
you should say what you did, where and when you did this,
Okay.
who you did the activity with, and explain why this activity was new or exciting for you.
Okay.
Your 1 minute will start now.
Okay.
Okay. I think you'll see me there. If you can see me. Am I there? Let me see.
Netra, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start.
Yes. Okay, here I would like to describe one particular new activity which I learned with the help of my friend. And in our lives, I think every day we get something new to learn just because of this internet and computer and this handheld gadget called mobile. And there are so many applications available online, so we can use them. But regarding banking online, I was a bit cautious because I was not confident enough to use online banking, and that's the reason I never opt for that. I used to prefer to go to my bank for every transaction or for payment, to receive money or to pay my bills. But one of my friends taught me about Google Pay application, and she taught me and she helped me to get that application downloaded and how to use that. So everything was, amazing when I came to know about that application, and I was really found it very comfortable. Any person, even illiterate person, can use that application. So the features are really amazing. Instantly, we can share we can send money, we can receive money to from our friends or from our relatives. Even we can pay our utility bills. We can go for shopping online. And furthermore, I liked one more feature, that is what share the receipt. Instantly, we can share that receipt to the receiver on WhatsApp or on other social media platforms. So that is amazing feature that I learned from my friend, and I really found it very helpful. And I would like to encourage other friends who really are having fear about using online payment options. So this particular application is amazing. So anyone can use it, can go for it. Sometimes we just don't hesitate to learn something new, but okay.
Your team. Okay, let's move to the part.
Yeah.
Why do you some people like new things?
Can you repeat that one?
Why do you think some people like doing new things?
Yes, that's an amazing question. As I mentioned a while ago, that when we learn something new, it's really really help us in our day-to-day lives. For example, when we learn about computer technology and we learn about different skills, for example, using internet and other websites, it really helps us to gain knowledge, and further it really help us to live our life at fullest. We can enjoy our life. I mean to say, other things, people love to learn new things because those things are available in today's world. So why not to use and to excel in their own lives? Some people are reluctant. I have seen some people, they are quite reluctant to grab those new things or to learn new skills. But majority of people, especially youngsters, I have seen they are much interested to learn and to excel in their lives.
Okay. Do you think it's best to do new things on your own or with people?
So as per my perception, it depends on which new thing you like to go for. For example, if someone wants to learn driving or any swimming skill, it should be done with the help of our friends or the experts. But the new things, for example, singing or cooking, where we can use some platforms available nowadays online. For example, I learned to cook various cuisines from my country by using YouTube. So in that skill, I can take help from online coaching classes. But to learn swimming or driving, to learn any other skill, especially other outdoor games or sports, we need to be with groups, so they can help us, they can encourage us, and they can be a great help when we are unable to move forward. So they can push us. So it depends on the skill as per my perception.
Okay, what problems can people have when they try new activities for the first time?
Okay. Well, I would like to say that when person learns something new, if it is from his own will, then that inner force will be there to learn that particular skill in effective way. But if someone is pushing that person, that, for example, sometimes children are not ready to learn something, but today's parents are just pushing them to learn those skills. So in that case, that child may need some encouragement, some motivation and support, so that he or she can learn that skill in easier way. Otherwise, that person can let out, or in between he or she can quit. And furthermore, I think that we need psychological support and group of people who are expert in that skill, so we can get inspiration from them, we can learn from them. So especially I think that support and motivation is needed when person try to learn something new. Hello?
Yes, that's the end of your test part.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Smitha, can you ask question
Any
to Arti?
feedback?
Netra, I found
No,
out
any
you,
feedback?
I think you had some pronunciation wrong.
Yeah.
You can watch that video which Rita will post after the session. I found some
Okay.
pronunciation
I
wrong.
need that. I know I have weakness with my pacing and pronunciation. Those are my weaknesses.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm just speaking very fast, so it affects my this thing, pronunciations especially, and understanding. It's quite difficult for my this thing examiner to understand what I'm speaking. So I just want to improve my pronunciations. It will be appreciated if I get some help from this group.
Yeah, I found like when you're trying to say experts, you said exports.
Okay,
P-O-R-T-S.
export. Okay, export.
Expert. And I found some one or two wrong pronunciation. I think you can watch the recording again,
Okay.
the YouTube video.
Okay.
Rita will post the video on YouTube channel
Yes,
of the
yes.
session. You can just watch it and see like where you went wrong.
Okay. Please, yes.
Rita, can you ask question to Arti?
Netra, but you have
Yes,
to,
ma'am.
but you have to subscribe to my channel.
Yes, sure. I will go for that.
Just joking. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if you guys, it's not only for Netra. If you guys subscribe, oh boy, I'm on cloud 9.
Yes.
But no pressure. But you like to listen, right? How you speak, so why not just subscribe?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, and you know how to click the subscribe, eh? And then there is like bell, there is a bell that you
Yeah.
click.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
So, Netra, you are now the examiner for Smitha.
Okay.
And then we are
Okay, Smitha,
finished.
are you ready?
You have to unmute
Smitha?
Smitha. You are muted.
Smitha, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Oh, there she
Yes,
is.
Smitha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we'll start with part 1. Good morning, my name is Netra. May I know your name, please?
My full name is Smitha K. Thomas, and you can call me Smitha.
Okay, Smitha, we'll start with part 1. About, do you work or are you a student?
I'm a nurse by profession, and I have completed my nursing from India, and currently I am working in a clinic as a nurse since 2008.
Good. Why did you choose that job?
Okay, that's a good question. Actually, my sister is a nurse, and from my childhood, I am watching her activities, means her way of talking, her behavior towards the patients or those who are sick or those who need help and all. So I really fascinate about that one. So I thought, okay, in my future, I'll become like her. So I choose this profession. And in my childhood, I saw so many people who are dedicated to work for others. So I attracted with their work, so I chose this profession.
Okay. Is there anything you dislike about your job?
Hello, can you repeat it? I think it's
Yeah.
getting
Is there anything you dislike about your job?
Actually, I like my profession, but that sometimes these working hours are so prolonged. So that time I'm getting tired and exhausted. So that time I feel to take rest. Sometimes because of that busy schedule, I'm not getting enough time to take rest. So that time I thought of taking a rest in between. So after, without any vacation, that work is continuing. So continuing that time, that without a rest and or without enough break, continuous work I don't like.
Okay. Sport. What benefits do you think sport can bring us?
Sorry, it's
What
again.
benefits? Yeah. What benefits
Okay.
do you think sport can bring us?
It's a good question, and it's no one can survive without food, and it's our basic need also. So there are a lot of.
Hello, it's not about food.
Sorry.
Hello, it's about sports.
Oh, sorry.
It's about sport.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's a very good question, and so the sports, there are different types of sports. Is there? The sports can give more activity to the people. It helps the people to more active, because nowadays most of them are leading a sedentary work style. So it helps them to more active, and it exhausts their tensions. So I think it's very good to engage in some type of sports or games in their life, or everyone can spend some time to engage in any one of the activities. So moreover, it improve their health also. Sorry.
Okay. Did you do any sports when you were young?
Actually, in my school days, I used to participate in running races, even though I was not good in running, but that time I like to participate with my friends. So till my high school, I was participated in the running race and the triple jump. But after that, rarely I participated in these sports activities.
Okay. Now we'll move to part 2, and I'll give you topic helpful person. Describe a helpful person. Who is that person? What help you received from him or her, and how you feel about that person?
Okay. Can you repeat the question again, Netra?
Yeah. Describe.
Netra, if you can share it on our group chat.
Person.
Okay.
You see in our group chat, we have we shared those cue cards. You can share that if you like. I mean, it's easier. Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier. Just screenshot it. If you see in our group chat, there are.
We cannot.
Yeah.
We cannot see in the chat, ma'am.
You can see. Oh, okay. If you have another gadget, if you have another device, you can look at our. Okay, let me
Joined
see.
late, maybe because of that.
So I'm not sure. Okay, just try to. Okay, Smitha, you can just
Can you
write.
post it one more time, ma'am? Can you post it one more time in chat box?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I can type it. What was that again?
It was about helpful person.
Oh, describe a helpful person.
Yeah.
Describe a helpful person. And then who
Who is that person?
who is
What else? Yeah.
that person? Do you see it, Smitha? Who is that person? Next is
Then what help you received from him or her?
what help you received from
And
that
how you felt
person.
about that person?
How you feel. Is this the past tense or felt? Feel.
Okay.
Is this
How
feel
you
or
feel?
felt?
Feel. How you feel, yeah,
Okay, feel
about that person.
about that. Do you follow, Smitha? Do you see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you 1 minute to prepare. Your 1 minute
Okay.
start now.
Okay.
Okay, again, YouTube. Time to talk to my YouTube friends. Oh, I don't have my, let's see, my monitor. Where is my monitor?
Okay. Smitha, are you ready?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, you can start
Hello.
now. Yes, you can start now.
Okay. Actually, there are so many people help me a lot, and in that I can tell one name. That's my husband. His name is Thompson, and he's working. And so many helps I receive from him now and before also after my our marriage. So now I'm going to tell about that help. Now I am now I receive from him. Actually, during this I am preparing for this IELTS exam, and this time he helped me to do all those things needed for me. Actually, my children's exams are going on now, and he take care of their studies, and even he helped me in my kitchen work, all other shopping, then outdoor activities, all those things. He helped me a lot. So actually, it helped me to concentrate in my studies, and I can take I can take more time to spend in my studies. So I think he's the best person I have seen ever, and he can help me more in my life, and not only in the physical work, but he is always support and motivate me in my studies, and he is always looking
Okay.
for my good future
Okay.
also.
Okay. Now we'll move to part 3. Some follow-up questions regarding helpful person. In what kind of profession do people help others more?
Okay, and that's a good question, and I think there are different types of profession. People can help each other or help others. For example, in teaching profession, a teacher can teach so many children. The children can learn so many things from that teacher. Otherwise, it's only reading from book is not enough. So the teacher can give more, or teacher can open her knowledge or contribute her knowledge or his knowledge to these children, and that children can give that one to others. And if I am telling about another example, in healthcare profession, people can help to others, especially those who are sick or those who are unable to do their duties, do their daily work. They can give psychological support, all those things.
Okay. Who should teach children to help others? Parents or teachers?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
Yeah. Who should teach our children to help others? Parents or teachers?
That's a good question. Actually, it is the responsibility of both the teacher and the parent, and it starts from the home, because the children learn the basic things from home. So at home, if the children can learn to help others, then definitely in outside also they follow the same pattern. And in the school, the teacher can also provide some information or give some teaching to the children to help others, so that children can learn sharing and caring others. I think that's the responsibility of both teachers and parents.
Okay. Do you think people are less willing to help others these days compared to the past?
Yes. In my opinion, now the trend is like that because of the advanced technology. The people are more depend on this technology rather than other people. So in our olden days, they depends others for each and everything. For in their household items or any need, they relate others. But nowadays it's totally changed because of this computerized energy and advanced technology. So most of the things they can get it with the help of this technology.
Okay. Now your last question. In your view, should children be taught to help others?
Yeah, according to my opinion, yeah, children can help others also, because then only they can learn how to share the things and how to help others, and otherwise they'll be more selfish. They become more selfish, and it will be a big problem for the society also. So I think they should learn to share others the things and all those. Sorry.
Okay, I think that's
Okay, that was in that your speaking exam, yeah.
okay. So
Okay,
now
thank you.
we're done. So we'll just we'll do it again on Wednesday. Be my schedule. Okay, guys. Okay, so I'll post the recording and we'll be finished. I mean, yeah. Okay, bye, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, bye, YouTube.